Yes, it's already been served. It's just from already got that. It's raw. It's not.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, because at the moment you're starting to commit a crime by obstructing us. All right. So
I'm obstructing you committing a crime.
Section 13 of the Criminal Procedure Scotland Act 1995, okay? You are required to give me your name, date of birth, place of birth, address and nationality.
Oh, hang on, I think I've got amnesia.
Do you?
What's that?
Well, that's obstruction as well.
Is it?
Okay, it's not funny, alright? You seem to think this is some sort of
joke. No, it's not a joke.
Right.
It's very, very serious.
It is very serious.
This is worse than the post office crimes.
Thank you. If you don't live here, you don't need to come in. Alright?
I've been invited.
I'm asking you just to stay outside, okay? Because your plan is to obstruct what's going on here. Okay? Right, so that's not going to happen. Listen.
You are committing a crime. You are committing a crime.
You are committing a crime.
Right.
That's what you need to understand.
I'll give you that prefix now, okay? Because you don't look like you're telling me
By
the
the
truth.
time I do the search, alright, you better do the correct details, okay? Otherwise you won't be able to
Your phone does. I've got your name on our instant. You said your phone does.
I'm just recording. I'm not directly.
Yeah, but you can just say it if you're not
Can I
the
come
property.
in, please? Because
You're a resident of the property.
I'm a friend of the residents.
Okay, if you're not a resident of the property, there's no reason for you to be within the property. You can record through the gates if you're trying to do that.
My
We're trying
friends.
to do our jobs here, and you are getting to the point where you're obstructing our doing our jobs.
I'm not obstructing. I've just been recording.
By the way, sir,
What?
Sir,
you're obstructing.
I'm on the phone,
You're
for God's
obstructing these
sake.
people
I'm on the
deliberately.
phone.
You're now
Okay.
creating disorder, okay? So I'm not
I'm not
public
causing-
disorder. You will be moved from this doorway. Please
Sorry,
remove yourself.
hang on, listen.
I'm not here to speak to anybody on the phone.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm here
Well,
to prevent
this
disorder
man,
and keep
this
everyone safe.
police,
That's all I'm here
is
for, okay?
aiding and abetting a criminal act, Seth.
Right, you're now, I'm not here to speak to anybody.
He refuses
this
to
man is a
speak.
resident of the property. Can you please let him in?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Come out and let him in.
Seth, can you come? Hey,
You're
Gordon,
not going to push into me, okay?
I'm not. You're not pushing into me, pal.
Dave.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
Do you think so?
Stop.
Who's the one that's got their hands on me?
Because you're pushing
Right,
against
and
me.
it's getting no, I'm not. You're pushing me. Yeah, and you're pushing me. You're forcing me out.
You're pushing yourself in. Stop.
Look, this is abuse.
Stop.
Sorry, Seb. This idiot's telling me crap. Right, sorry. I apologise for getting abusive.
No,
for you.
you're
No,
past
I'm
that.
on the phone.
You're past that, alright?
Hang on, Seb.
You're not going to
You
understand.
cannot push me.
Section 20 of the Police and Fire Reform Scotland Act. To maintain order, you're not going in.
Surely he's allowed into his own property because at the moment he hasn't been evicted. Yeah, but it hasn't been yet, so he's entitled.
So the reason I'm
surely.
going with him is to prevent any disorder if he goes up there. I'm not stopping him going in if he goes up. 2012, to prevent public disorder. Okay, we can move persons away from a specific area to prevent that disorder. Okay, you understand where I'm coming from?
I do, but I disagree with it because of the circumstances behind this.
We were told that the warrant was going to be issued today, but it hasn't.
Well, the warrant has been
problem
issued.
is
That's what
they're
they're
showing us a
currently executing.
No, this is the interdict.
Yeah, but you said you've not got a response in relation to that, okay? The warrant, they have the warrant in hand. I'm assuming they've shown you already. They've shown me it.
No, you don't know the whole story. They're breaking the door down and my wife's in the house.
They are, but unfortunately she has to open the door.
No, she doesn't.
Alright, they have a warrant. Alright,
It's
and
an
the
it's an
warrant allows
law.
them.
The paperwork is not correct. This is ridiculous.
The organisation behind this is an American asset stripper called Cerberus. Yeah, it's based in the States, and their trading arm is Promontoria. set up Pepper UK Limited, and they go basically repossessing properties.
Ultimately, this is a civil issue. This is why there's been a warrant issued by the court. There's also not been any previous police involvement. However, once the officers have the warrant in hand,
The civil warrant, right? We don't get a choice. Our job is
like I was saying, it's a civil issue and the warrant's been issued off the back of it, okay? You've got no powers in relation to that. You have no powers in relation to that. Just the sheriff officers who are here do have powers in relation to that. Okay?
Yeah, I've given you them. E920.
One concern is that the bailiffs are smashing the door down.
So I don't know in which method they're changing the locks. I know they've got the workmen up there. I don't know whether it's a case they'll just draw the locks and there'll be no damage to the door.
It's very well enforced.
To be honest,
so what I suspect is they're smashing the door down, and that's a breach of the peace. But we can't be witness to it because...
So if they've got a warrant to gain lawful entry, if they've got the warrant says they can
And
use
the
it
other
for
one's
force,
up there
if
right
the force
now.
they need to gain entry is okay.
They are not allowed to force entry. They're not.
I'm not going to speak to yourself because you're just acting very immaturely. Okay, your friend is very reasonable, is asking questions, and is speaking very nicely. You're not, so I'm not interested in speaking to you unless you decide to change your manner. Then I'll speak to you. But until then, I suggest you just stop talking to me.
Okay, I will change my manners.
My understanding is that the locksmith can drill through the lock, but he can't smash the door down.
So if reasonable force can be used, their methods can obviously vary depending on the door, the lock, different circumstances.
But
Okay?
we can't witness the force that they're using at the moment because we're not allowed in.
Yeah.
So is that not wrong? Shouldn't
sorry,
we?
I'm not too sure I follow.
Well, basically, the door is very well reinforced. Okay.
So your concern is the door's going to get damaged? Is that?
Yes, it needs to be smashed in order to get in. And there's a lady inside, Maureen. Yeah.
I was
And
one of so many.
And it's not right that we can't be there to see the damage that's being done to get into the flat.
But if this
Are you prepared to speak to this gentleman?
No. Nor you.
Yes,
With the way this
nor
process
he's
obviously
prepared
kind of
to
happened
speak.
out here, if it had been more amicable, this could have been explained at the door and stuff, but because of the way things have obviously escalated outside, that's not been possible. Unfortunately, that's just where we stand now. Like I said, if it had been a different light and everybody had been very amicable and mature about this, yourself,
we said from the
we could have
beginning
been at the door.
that the bailiffs would want to create
But
a
they're not
breach
letting
of
me
the
through the
peace,
gate.
and that's exactly what they've
not-
managed
they're
to
not-
do.
If they're effecting a lawful
Gordon
entry in
through
their
the-
address, they can't be creating a breach of the peace by
They
effecting a
are.
lawful entry.
It's
This
not a
chap
lawful
is
entry,
saying
it's an
that they are.
unlawful entry.
He is
By the
letting
warrant, it's a
them
lawful entry. Okay?
in as a lawful
I get you might not
entry.
agree with it. To force entry by doing